So after last week's Fallout Miami official trailer dropped and getting together over 4 million views, this proved that people wanted more single player Fallout content. So I got together a wee list of big new world mods coming to both Fallout 4 and Fallout New Vegas that you might or might not have heard of before. Right, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kieran and today we're delving into the world of Fallout The Frontier, a massive new world mod in Fallout New Vegas and set in a snowy Portland, Oregon. I've been following this mod for quite some time, ever since I've seen the first trailer they made back in, 2016? This mod has made me so fucking hyped for it because of just how much shit is in this mod. It's crazy. You just have to watch the trailers to actually understand the fucking madness that's going to be in this mod. Everything I've seen in the trailers look absolutely insane and I highly recommend checking out their YouTube because there's so much more content to dive into there. Let's start getting into the video and exploring the Frontier. Fallout The Frontier takes place around the same time frame as the other Fallout New Vegas DLCs and follows the story of the struggles between the NCR and Legion, but now in a much more grittier setting. The Frontier has numerous factions, both small and large. The three largest factions are the exiled NCR, the snowblind Legion, and the Scavengers. The exiled NCR end up in the Frontier as a result of General Blackthorn, who, after a bloody war with the Brotherhood, and now with the Legion, was tired of his men being taken to the front lines and being slaughtered, and decided to abandon the NCR in the Mojave and journey up to Portland. Observing the unfolding events from their current position, exiled NCR wait to return to the Mojave and overthrow the current NCR president and the warmongering staff that work with him. The Legion and the Frontier are comprised of members of the Snowblind tribe, a tribe who have been living in the Frontier for many years. They were known for their knowledge of technology and have been seen collecting it through Portland. However, when the exiled NCR arrived, the Snowblind tribe now had to fight for their resources and technology with the NCR. With the Snowblind on the losing side, they accept help from the Legion, who sent a spy to the Frontier. The Snowblind now fight a part of Caesar's Legion against the exiled NCR. And there's only one more faction here, guys. There is a fuck ton to get through, so I'm going to try and power through it as fast as I can, so here we go. The last faction is the Scavengers. Prospectors, thieves, murderers is what this faction is made up of. The Scavengers can work alone or team up with others to increase their chances of survival. They're extremely loyal to one another, yet the arrival of the Legion and NCR has split them up. Some trust the Legion, some trade with the NCR, and some hate both sides for ruining their own peace. Which is, to be fair, to be honest, fuck every time I play in Fallout New Vegas, I absolutely hate teaming up with both the Legion and NCR. I fucking hate the NCR because of how controlling they are. They have to go in and control all the territory. They're like, oh, let's restart America. We own America. And same with the Legion. The Legion are just they just want to take over and dominate everything, which I'm just completely against. More anarchy, mate. Like I said before, there is a few smaller factions who play a role in the Frontier, one of these being the Enclave, who I think only have a small outpost in Portland, kind of similar to those small ones that can be found in Fallout 3. The Children of Am are also shown in the trailer as well, but only for one shot, so I don't know how big of an impact they have in the story. Maybe it's just like a wee side quest that you get to do with them, I don't know. But onto the gameplay of the Frontier, because from what we see in the trailer, this is looking up to be a very ambitious Fallout mod. The first big feature I want to talk about is the vehicles and rideable mounts. It looks fucking insane. I'm honestly, I get so excited when seeing this because I always wanted vehicles, or at least mounts in Fallout. I don't know why there isn't. There is one shot in particular in the most recent trailer where the Legion, or what I presume is the Legion and NCR, going up against each other in custom vehicles and tanks. Like, fucking tanks. Like, it's fucking mental. Like, from what I believe, these vehicles are drivable. Maybe only in, a few quests, especially for the tanks, because I can't imagine them letting you roll around in that shit, blowing up the entirety of Portland. Like, that's just not gonna happen. They will not allow you to go around in a tank for the majority of this fucking game. I don't imagine that. There's also a tractor as well. I seen a tractor in one of these shots. That was interesting. So yeah, there's a few drivable vehicles, which is it looks really cool. I love how it's from mundane stuff like construction vehicles and that, up to tanks. Like, that just blows my fucking mind. One vehicle I've seen being driven around is a doom buggy, which I am hoping is a drivable thing throughout the entire playthrough, because that would just be sick, to be honest. I would love to see that. There is also a few shots of you riding some kind of mount, like a bull thing. I don't really know what it's called. You guys probably, oh, blah blah, it's blah blah blah. But yeah, I don't really know what that is. You also see other legionaries using them as well, which makes me think will there be specific mounts and vehicles for a specific faction. So if you side with the NCR, you do get those tanks in more modern vehicles, and then if you side with the Legion, you do get more of the medieval sort of things, like mounts. And I think in one of them, I seen, shit, what is it called? You know, it's like a Roman style vehicle, but obviously it's more modernized and more post-apocalyptic version anyway. The mod also features new weather effects that also affect survival gameplay if you wish to play the game that way. Fuck man, I feel so sorry for anyone that wants to play survival in this mod, because I feel like it would be a fucking nightmare trying to play it. Just from, like, what the conditions are anyway, because it looks rough as fuck in the Frontier. From the trailers you can also pick up on a good amount of new creatures we'll be fighting. We don't have names for these new mutants, but they do look dangerous, like, quite dangerous. You can also expect a shit ton of new weapons to play around with, from, like, standard light machine guns to futuristic weapons like the one you can see here. But I think one of the major things about the Frontier that excites me is this space station. That's right, Archimedes 2 is the space station we'll be visiting, and it looks like it's infested with strange mutants that look similar to that of, like, zombies, to be honest. I was about to say ghouls, but nah, they do look more like zombies. And looks like we'll be going up against what I think could either be human inhabitants of the station or just new people that boarded recently. I do have a suspicion that it's the Enclave that's been in control of this station, because there is a shot where a huge mutant or a person that jumps out equipped with Enclave armor. It's still fucking exciting though, because has there even been a mod like this before? Not just in, like, the Frontier, but, like, a big enough mod about space like this? I know there is a mod that takes you to the moon, but it doesn't look nearly as good as this mod. It just doesn't. Like, don't get me wrong, the mod that was it Blast to the Moon or something like that mod. It does look good, just not as good as this. The thing I like about the way this mod is being presented is the atmosphere coming from the trailers. It shows off such a dark and gritty wasteland, something that we don't see in the Vegas with the big flashy strip and bright landscapes. Which makes me excited because I do want to experience that more gritty wasteland. Kinda something like you would see in, what was the DLC called? Is it Lonesome Road? Something similar to that. To play Fallout the Frontier when it releases, you're going to need to base Fallout New Vegas game and all of its DLCs, as this mod uses assets from all of them. The team also aimed to have this mod out by the end of 2018, which would be great, to be honest. Everyone would be on the Fallout hype with the release of 76 and the new California mod that comes out this October, I think it is. By the way, I've covered New California before on the channel, so if you want to check out that video, it will be in the description. So that's me, lads. Will you be playing Fallout the Frontier this winter? Please write down in the comments below. I am definitely going to be playing it. I might even make a video on it in the channel. I don't know, possibly. I'll definitely be doing like a stream or something like that on it though, so yeah, just stay tuned for that. Right, so I hope you all enjoyed the video. I'll definitely be making more videos on Fallout mods in the future, and yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye bye.